Now, learners, let me change quite another terminology or another type of money, that is the commission. So commission is different from what we have calculated, the simple interest or the compound interest. Now, what's a commission? A commission is the money that a salesperson is being paid after bringing a particular items or after meeting certain regulations which the company agreed with him. For example, when I've been given Colgate to go and sell, the company may tell me that after selling maybe 10 Colgates, they'll be able to give me a commission of 10 shillings or 50 shillings or whichever. So it's upon me to make sure that I sell more Colgates in order to get more commission. So you have seen even along the roads, people walking, coming and knocking your houses, trying to sell some items, and they are really persuading. They have a persuading language whereby at least they want to try and sell some items in order to try and get some commission which they agreed with the company. So in this case, there are two types of salesperson here. Now, you might be employed by a company, and the company tells you that you are going to work with us, but we have given you a certain amount of salary per month. But on top of this salary, we are going to give you some items you go and sell. So when you bring some money back, maybe the company told you that we want you, when you come back at the end of the month, we want you to bring us back around 50,000 shillings. So when you bring amount higher than the 50,000 shillings, they are going to calculate for you the commission on top of the basic salary which you agreed with the company. So in this case, commission is very simple to calculate. It's very simple in that you just realize every simple step. A sales lady was paid a basic salary. So I really like a company that first gives you the basic salary. Because at the end of the month, even if you don't sell enough amount of money that you agreed with the company, at least you have a basic salary. So this company gives this lady a basic salary of 15,000 shillings. Whether she sells the items or not, she will be paid 15,000 shillings. But the company said she was also paid 15% commission on all goods sold. So if he sells some goods and brings some money, there is a percentage of that money that will be given to that lady as a commission. So he was told that any money you bring, we shall give 15% of that money. So this lady went and he sold the items, and then at the end of the month, she brought back 80,000 shillings to the company. So with this small understanding, you'll be able to know that if the commission that the company was supposed to give the girl was calculated as 15% of the money, then it is very simple. So calculate first of all the commission. That is, the company said it will give the lady 15% of the goods sold. So the lady got 15% of 80,000. First of all, we have to know how much commission the lady got. So that is it. So when you multiply this, you're going to get 120, and the 2 zeros. So this lady was given 12,000 shillings as the commission. This is the commission. But the lady could go to an extent and say, yes, this is my commission. Where is my total amount of money? But the company agreed that at the end of the month, it will give the lady 15,000 shillings. So let me go back to the question. How much did she earn that month? That is the total. But if the question was asking, how much commission did she earn? The answer would have been 12,000. But now the question is saying, how much did she earn that month? So at the end of the month, remember, the lady had a basic salary. The lady had a basic salary of 15,000 shillings. And she made efforts to bring this particular amount of money, and she was given this interest. So the total amount of money then will be 12,000 shillings. That is the interest, plus the salary which the lady is supposed to receive at the end of the month. So this is 00072. So this lady was paid 27,000 shillings at the end of that month. I believe, learners, when you grow up, some of you might become sales ladies, and you have heard of the terminology, the salesperson, sales ladies, sales men, and so on. This is how they earn their money. Now, question number 2. Here, there is another form of agreement. The first agreement I told you is that this person is given a certain salary per month, and then this person is told that he will be given either 10% or 15% on all the goods that are brought back to the company. So that agreement is not such a bad one. But look at this. This company has a different agreement, that this person called Omama was employed by that company, and he was told that he will be given a salary of 10,000 shillings. And then on top of the salary, he will also get 10% commission on goods, on all goods sold above. This is a different agreement. But he will be given 10% on all the goods which he sells above 8,000. So Omama must make sure he comes back with over 8,000 shillings. What about if he doesn't come back with the amount above 8,000? No commission. So that's another agreement. So this person is told, only we shall give you a commission if you bring goods above 8,000. So Omama now went out. In 1 month, he sold. So he made an effort, because when you're told to bring commission shall be given on the amount above this, you must make sure that you employ a lot of effort. So he sold goods worth 150,000. So congratulations to Omama, because in that month he sold this. How much money did he get that month? How much money did he get that month? So in the first thing, I'm going to calculate the commission for Omama. When he brought back 150,000, remember in this money, 8,000 is counted here. The 8,000 is in 150,000. So he was told only if you bring above this. So we shall know how much money is above 8,000 in order to reach 150,000. So we shall be able to know that one. That is 150,000. Then you take away 80,000, because we want to know how much money was used to calculate the interest. So the amount that Omama was used in order to calculate the interest was 50,000. So the amount that was used to calculate the interest for Omama was 70,000 and not 150,000. Remember, he brought 150, and then he was told, "Oh, Omama, 80% is our money. 80,000 is our money. So first of all, take out our money. The amount that is going to be left is the one we shall calculate for you, the interest." So this is the money, 70,000. So what is the commission? What is the commission? The commission is 10%. 10% on the goods above. So the goods above is this, 70,000. So simplify that. So we have 700 times 10, you have 7,000 shillings. So this is the commission that Omama was given. The commission. Then at the end of it, the question was asking how much money did he get. Remember, Omama, the company agreed with Omama that it would give him 10,000 shillings as the salary. And now the commission is 7,000. So what is the total amount he's supposed to get? So the total amount is going to be the salary, which is 10,000, plus the effort Omama employed to get the commission of 7,000 shillings. So here the answer becomes 17,000 shillings. So at the end of the month, this is what Omama got. So you can see there's a difference. There's a difference in agreement here. So I believe in the future, when you want to work as a salesperson, be aware of the agreement that you make with the company so that you realize how you're supposed to get your answer. Now, question number 3. H works as a salesman in a farm. In a farm. He gets commission of 100 shillings. This is 100 shillings. He gets a commission of 100 shillings after selling goods worth 1,000 shillings. So, when he sells goods worth 1,000 shillings, only he can be given 100 shillings. So what about if he sells goods worth 2,000 shillings? That is 200 shillings. What about 3,000 shillings? 300 shillings, and so on and so forth. Calculate his rate of commission as a percentage if he sells goods worth 7,000 shillings. So learners, as I said earlier, begin with calculating the commission. Remember, he gets 100 shillings in every 1,000 shillings he makes. So when he brings 1,000 shillings, he gets 100 shillings. So what about when he brings another 1,000 shillings? He gets another 100. 1,000 shillings, another 100. So he tried his best in that particular time. Then he sold goods worth 7,000 shillings. So if he gets 100 shillings in every 1,000, then in 7,000 shillings, then he's going to get 700 shillings. So he's going to get 700 shillings in 7,000 because there are 700 hundreds here. So this is just a common sense question that if he gets 100 shillings in every 1,000, then in 2,000, 200. 3,000, 300. What about 7,000? It is 700. Or else you can just get 7,000 divided by 100. So 7,000, sorry. Or else you can say, if in every 100 shillings, he gets 1,000 shillings. What about if he sells goods worth 7,000 shillings? Just cross multiply. That is 7,000 shillings times 100 over 1,000. So this is 0 and 0. 7 times 100, you get 700. But you can also use a common sense like this. Now, calculate his rate of commission. So already I have my commission. So the commission that Koech got was 700 shillings. So what about commission? Percentage commission. So rate of commission as a percentage is also known as percentage commission. So percentage commission is calculated as, first of all, you get the commission over the total sales. The total sales, then times 100. So percentage commission is going to be, the commission is 700. So follow the formula. 700 over the total sales, it is 7,000 shillings. The total sales, 7,000 shillings, then times 100%, because we want to calculate it as a percentage. So 0 and 0. By 7, 1. By 7 here, 10. Then 0 and 0. So you have 10%. So the percentage commission is 10%. So I believe that now you have a clue. If you had no clue, now you have a clue on how to calculate different questions asking you to maybe regarded to commission. So otherwise, let me wish you all the best in your various homes as you study. Make sure you look for as many examples as possible. Try your level best. In case you come across a very challenging question, please communicate with your guardian, your parent, or else you can also contact our team. That is, you visit our YouTube channel. That is Peter Namasaka. The numbers are there, and there's also a number that will appear on the screen. Just contact us, and you'll be helped with a lot of love. So otherwise, let me wish you the best in your studies.